The one-year anniversary of the January 6th insurrection has passed, but a new collection at the Smithsonian is documenting how the day will be historically preserved for future generations. The exhibit is still in the early stages. Congressional correspondent Nikole Killion got a glimpse and sat down with lawmakers whose memorable actions have inspired part of the curation.
There's not a day that goes by when I'm at the Capitol where I don't think about it.
It's still hard for New Jersey Congressman Andy Kim to shake the images of January 6th.
I remember walking into the House, into the rotunda, and my heart sank.
So his instinct kicked in.
I just started to clean up. There was a lot of just trash, clothing, flags. What really compelled me to do it was when my mother brought me to show me the Capitol building.
So it was personal?
Very. It hurt so much, and I just remember thinking, like, is there anything I can do to try to have our country move forward on this? And I didn't want to see a sun rise on a broken Capitol.
The image of Kim in his blue J. Crew suit instantly went viral and is now part of a collection that will eventually go on display at the Smithsonian.
You don't always associate political history with clothing.
Claire Jerry is curator at the Museum of American History, which unveiled some of its items, from political signs retrieved right after the riot to law enforcement badges and a slashed bulletproof vest.
How do you make this more than just a terrible moment in history?
Well, one of the ways we've done that, I think, is by looking at other types of events. It is, I think, incumbent upon us, for future historians, researchers, and for the American people, to say there were a lot of things happening this day. There's a lot of things that happen in history, and not all of them are easy to talk about.
Do you think Congress has healed?
No, not at all. In fact, has become, in some ways, a moment that has divided us even further.
Maybe that exhibit can be a first step.
Well, I think certainly understanding the truth of that day needs to be a first step. You cannot have reconciliation unless you have the truth.
To set the country free. For CBS Saturday Morning, Nikole Killion, Washington.